and we will soon be joined by a group of students who are still stranded in Ukraine. They're a group of Indian students from Sumy in Ukraine. They will shortly join us on the broadcast. Remember, these are the group of students who are right now taking shelter in bunkers due to overnight shelling. Let me straight go across to them. Thank you so much for joining and speaking to Mirror Now. I reckon it's a very difficult and dangerous and uncertain situation in Ukraine. But what is the situation right now? Can you explain to our viewers, where are you currently and how's the condition?
Right now, we are in hostels, and underground in the hostel there are bunkers. So when we hear airstrikes or sirens or any loud noise, we are like our coordinated informs us that we have to move to bunkers for safety, and we have to stay there for a few hours till we are safe, and we get to know that the military has left the city. So that's the situation right now. And also, since right now many civilians have ammunitions and weapons for for territorial defense against the Russian army.
Also, I believe you are finding it difficult to reach out to the Indian embassy, and I hope through Mirror Now we're able to give a voice to your appeals. But is there any update in the last few hours? Have you managed to reach out to the Indian embassy, or even for that matter, reach out to your family? Is there any word on that end?
We have connection with our families. We call them after a few hours to know that we are safe and all. And about the Indian embassy, right now we have no information, and we couldn't contact or gather much information like how they're going to evacuate us, especially because we are in the eastern part of Ukraine. The evacuation are being conducted in the western part. So we had to travel to around 18 to 20 hours to the western part to get evacuated. But we are trapped because we can't. We are surrounded by the army, and also we have to go through Kiev and Kharkiv to reach the western area. So it's practically not possible, and also dangerous for us to travel in that situation in groups. And so we don't know what to do. And also we are closer to Russian border rather than the Western European countries.
Right, so it is an extremely dangerous situation now that as you are closer to the Russian border, and you mentioned that you've been traveling cities, you've been, what is it like now? I understand you're in a shelter, you are in a bunker, but what is it like to cross cities, or for that matter, even step out or cross the road? How are the streets over there?
It was fine a few days before, but yesterday we got information that many of the civilians are carrying arms. So yesterday we couldn't move out. So our coordinator helped us. Like he brought some food and some essential stuff for like emergency uses. And even right now we are scared to go outside because we can see some people going the rooftops with arms and all. So we are very scared right now what to do. And I know it's for their own defense, but we don't know how they will react if something happens. So
that's right.
That's the issue. Yeah.
Absolutely. You spoke about how your coordinator has been of great help, giving you all the essential provisions. So in terms of, these essential supplies, your basic necessities, food, water, and all the other essential supplies, how are they being arranged? Are you able to get enough of those supplies?
Right now, individually, we have some supplies, but in case it gets emptied, we have emergency supplies by our contractor. So right now, we know that we could just survive for 3 to 4 days, max to max, but we don't know what to do after that. Maybe we could get some supplies, but we are not sure. It's just a possibility.
That's right. So you're saying, also, yes, please go ahead.
And also, yesterday night there were a lot of bombings and shelling around. So many of our buildings, many of the buildings near to us are getting burned and destroyed and all. So we don't know how long it will take the whole Russian, some of the Russian army to come and capture our place. So we are not so sure. What it can get, the matters could get worse anytime.
That's right. So you are scared that the situation already it has escalated, but it could just get worse. And you're also saying that you have a stockpile of barely 3 to 4 days. So hopefully, through our channel, we're able to give voice to your appeal, and the Indian embassy, or rather you get in touch with the Indian embassy and you manage to reach either Romania or Hungary border and manage to come back home. Just one last question. How do you manage to monitor what's true and what's not? Because there's so much of it, so much of fake news and so much of other news that's circulating on social media. At one point in time, yes, they can give, keep you aware and updated, but at the same time, they can also lead to panic. So how do you manage to monitor what's true and what's not?
Right now, we use social media, and in our Telegram group, official channel of international students of SUMI, we provide information and what's happening around, like what's the situation right now. We get information time to time. And also, we said about our coordinator, he gives us any information if anything happens, if there's military presence near our area, is it safe to go out, anything, if we need anything else. And also, he always assures us that he will help us with the any kind of help he will do. And he's reaching with the embassy, he's trying to reaching with the embassy and other officials to help us in the process of evacuation.
That's right. Just one last thing. Through our platform, what's the message you would like to give, to say fellow Indians also who are stranded in Ukraine, just like you all, who are separated, who are at other bunkers, and also what would you want to tell to the Indian embassy at the moment?
Luckily, I think we are one of the safest students right now. Students in Kharkiv and Kiev region and some Odessa region, they are the matters are very very critical, and they are staying in bunkers for days without any food or supplies, and it's very very difficult for them to stay like that. And also, it's very dangerous to go out in this situation because there have been multiple cases of casualty, and also they could even see missiles roaming around from the air. So they are like more in a panic stage than us right now. So we just hope that everything will be okay, and we are thankful that Indian embassy is working on it, because I think we are there's a lot of other students from other nationality, but their embassy has no right now have no information on what to do and all. But our Indian embassy is still working on it, and thankfully many students have got evacuated in the past 2 days. So we hope that we also get the chance to get evacuated. So yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking to Mirror Now. I understand it is a very dangerous and uncertain situation. We're seeing certain hair-raising, catastrophic and haunting images emerging from Russia, from Ukraine, I beg your pardon, and your safety for us and for the entire country is of prime importance. So take care, stay safe, and thank you so much for speaking to Mirror Now.